All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We are continuing with Armored Core 5, otherwise known as Torture via subquests. Where I was last time, I spent an entire stream trying to complete this mission while taking less than 10,000 AP of damage. It doesn't sound that bad, but it really is that bad. Believe me, it is absolutely that bad. So, we're just gonna go back into it, and we're gonna pray. We're just gonna hope that things go a little bit better this time, at least. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe you have to be a little crazy if you want to win. I think you do. I think you do have to be a little crazy if you want to win. I think that's true. Also, chicks dig giant robots. Apparently some do. Have you seen False lately? By chance? Because if you haven't, Jesus Christ. I don't think I have ever seen a woman simp for a giant robot quite as much as what I saw with False playing through Titanfall 2 the last couple days. Because wow. Just wow. I'm running rifles and snipers again, okay. I went back to what I keep going back to. I keep, like, thinking that something else is gonna work better. I try it, it doesn't work better. This time, right? It's gonna be first try. It's gonna be so easy.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here's hoping.
Cut all power to central command. So far, so good.
It should take them a while to get everything back online. In the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all.
If I dip below,
Scan mode.
what's it, 35.2, we have failed.
Combat mode.
That is the measurement this time. Whoa. That's right, I have to trigger the...
Should be explode.
No. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well
Booyah.
done. 3 bases left. Here's your next route. Let's hurry. Energy depleted. System combat mode. System scan mode.
Okay. So far, so good.
System combat mode. You're almost at the next base.
What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the defense AC down
Destroy the
there.
surrounding explosives.
He's still shooting me. Holy hell. There we go.
Here's the
Still
next
on
route.
this mission? Yes.
According to plan so far.
Because
Suppose
it's
it's too much to ask that it stays that way.
not right. It's not right.
Members of the resistance, can you hear me?
I don't know why this one has such a tight AP limit. This, like, 10k universal challenge that's on every story mission is normally fine, but this mission in particular just has so much shit that, like, is going to deal at least a little bit of damage, right? Like that sort of thing where you're gonna at least get shot a little bit. And it just all adds up over time.
It's true that its primary target is you. Take it down. There's
And you end
no
up with a
other way.
mission that is just
The enemies
hellish
will be the only crazy ones
to
around
do
here.
without taking much
You
damage.
have to be a little crazy if you want to win.
But I am just a little crazy. Clearly. You have to be if you want to win.
Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it up. Still moving? Talk about tough. Energy depleted.
Oh god. My energy.
System combat mode.
Okay. Okay.
Looks like it's done. Beast destroyed. Sending you the route to the final base. System.
Chat,
scan
how am I cooking? I've only taken like 3K so far.
mode.
How is this happening?
All immediate threats neutralized. Commencing
What's
final
wrong with
assault.
simping for BT?
It's finally
I mean, there's
time.
nothing wrong with it.
Course updated. Get en route to Father's Tower.
It's just,
You are to support the strike team there.
wow.
Move in front of the tower. Got it? Well done.
There were moments
Should've
where
known you'd
False
make it this
couldn't
far.
even like form
Who
a
are
single
you?
word
What do you want?
because she was so taken aback
You have no right to question me.
by
We must destroy
BT
that
from
DC.
Titanfall
That's
2.
all I can tell you. You really think you can do that? That monster couldn't beat him. If your best pilot's
Not
dead,
even a
it's
single
worth
word.
it. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking your boots. Dead? Don't make me laugh. You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it. What's your status, Leon?
AC5 gameplay, hold on.
Inside the tower. Any remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
And the heart rate. Oh, I forgot about the heart rate. At one point I joked and said heart rate check when she was mid-simping. And she did, and it was like 130.
Leon, are you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. It won't be long now.
The AC won't last
We
much
should have
longer.
had you on a heart rate like monitor for that game. If only I had known ahead of time, I would have gotten you on a heart rate monitor for it. Although now I know just if False plays a robot game, she has to be.
The AC sighted. It's
Now we know.
And another one up their sleeve. You can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC.
She's a robot fucker.
System scan mode. System combat mode. Left arm.
Oh, that's right. He has a sniper. Don't throw, Cole. Christ.
System combat mode. System scan mode. System combat mode.
We failed it. I did throw. I got an ad and thought your game crashed again. If only. I might get one for
Cut all power
Final
sets
Fantasy
from command.
Rebirth.
So far, so good.
Should take them a while to
That
get
would be
everything back
wild.
online. In the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out. Good luck.
Is this just gonna be like a... I think it's a worthwhile investment, False.
Which is exactly where enemy forces
Just
are
for like any time
expected. Destroy the
you
enemy
play
base
something
and
where you might simp for a character, heart rate monitor.
System scan mode.
It's basically free content, right? Your heart rate's gonna do its thing anyway. It's no extra effort. Maybe just a small amount of extra shame,
Combat mode.
if anything. But
Energy at 30%. Energy at
you're an
30%.
anime woman on the internet. We're not worried about that.
3 bases left. Here's your next route. Let's hurry. System. Energy at 30%.
Ow, 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 ow. The chip damage. Ow, the chip damage.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
Energy depleted. Again.
System. Scan mode. Energy at 30%.
Christ.
Energy at 30%.
What the fuck? Was that just another one? Oh no, it was the crashing one. Okay. The Colonel Sanders dating game.
System. Combat mode.
That one is so good. I can't believe that that exists still.
Routes the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives.
Sony bought Bungie for 3.6. They did. That was a terrible decision.
According to plan so
I mean,
far.
hindsight is 2020, but even when it happened, I was like, really? Bungie for that much money?
Members of the Resistance, can you hear me? You're a little
Like
late,
they,
aren't you?
I mean, at the time, the only thing they had going was Destiny.
I think you're a
And
little
even now,
confused. Our mission in the city is
Marathon,
already complete. It's none of our
there's not a lot
business
of
what you
excitement
do.
around the new Marathon. Because even Marathon fans are like, wait a minute,
Monsters landed right
it's
near
a
the
looter
base.
shooter?
They gotta be crazy deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan.
Competitive multiplayer looter shooter? Why?
Are you serious?
Why?
What that woman says is true, that its primary target is you. Take it down. There's
Fell
no
off
other
after
way.
D1. D2 was huge for like a few years too.
Maybe you
But
have to be a little
around
crazy
like
if you wanna win.
2021, D2 started to really fall off. And that was about when Sony bought them, right? Or was it like 2020 that they bought them? I think. Something around then, I'm pretty sure.
Remember, aim for the laser
Because at the
arrow.
time, the thought process was like, Bungie isn't doing like overwhelmingly great right now, but we can pick up this huge IP in Destiny, and we can help them expand it, and then, I mean, you know, the rest is history on that one.
System combat mode.
And there was that clause in their contract too that was super bad. I can't believe they signed the contract, but we know now that they really needed the money.
Enemy bases. Pretty tall orders sometimes.
There was that clause where Sony was like, yeah, if the game doesn't like really pick up in the next few years,
Remember not to
then we reserve the right to fully like take over Bungie's operations.
destroyed.
It goes from a partnership to like we actively run Bungie. And that's what we're in the process of seeing right now. Sony is currently in the process of taking over Bungie because the game did not pick up.
Combat mode.
They've been rearranging their leadership. They've been completely throwing out everything pretty much at Bungie and just replacing it with Sony staff.
It's finally time.
It's been kind of a wild thing if you haven't heard about all the Bungie stuff lately.
Sure to support the strike team there. Move it
TLDR is that Sony is just getting rid of like all of the higher ups at Bungie and completely taking over as per the contract.
I believe I said you had no right to question me.
But like, especially now seeing it happen, it is kind of like, wow, I cannot believe that they actually signed and like allowed them to do this. This is such an insane clause to even have had in the contract.
Don't make me laugh. You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it. What's your status, Leon?
We're already inside the tower. Any remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Come on. Whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon,
no.
At 30%.
Oh god, this is bad.
Depleted.
I want to be on the other side.
Energy depleted. System combat energy at 30%. Energy at 30%. AC sighted. It's heading your way. They had another one up their sleeve. You can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC.
There we go.
System.
Whoa! We failed. Shit. D2 becoming free to play made the people who originally paid for it mad, and rightfully so. Did it? I didn't hear anything about that. I mean, from an outsider perspective, I didn't play D2 because I enjoyed the original Destiny, but like, you know,
Central Command.
The
heart of the city.
it was fine. I didn't love it. Not enough to buy the second one, but regardless.
Cut all power to Central Command. So far, so good.
From an outsider perspective on all the D2 stuff, because I have a lot of friends who play it, or played it. None of them play it anymore. Go figure. It seems like the biggest issue with D2 in terms of like upsetting players who paid for content wasn't going free to play, but more so was like vaulting DLC content and making it inaccessible even if you paid for the DLC. That seems like a much bigger issue, at least from like what my friends were explaining to me. I talked about the Destiny 2 free-to-play thing before as well. That like I tried to play it when it went free-to-play because I was like, oh yeah, I didn't want to buy the game. But for free, I mean, it's hard to turn down free, right? And I downloaded it and I tried to play it, but basically like the free-to-play content was just like you could go and roam the open world, like the patrols or whatever it was called, like on the planets, and you had Crucible, and that was it. Like you didn't get any of the story campaign. I don't think you got the raids at all. So like unless I bought the expansions, I really didn't have any of the game's content. Like I got jack shit. So I just dropped it within like an hour of playing it free to play because I didn't want to pay for the expansions. I only downloaded it in the first place because it was free. And it started you at level 20 instead of like starting you out at level 1 and letting you work your way up. It just started you at level 20, which was also like, how lame is it to just start with all the abilities and stuff already unlocked?
It's none of our business what you do.
I wasn't big on it.
But that AC is another story. The monsters landed right near the base. They gotta be something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission. Are you serious? What that woman says is true. That its primary target is you. Take it down. There's no
Pretty much
other
just
way.
agility play.
The enemy
Destiny
doesn't look to be the
2's
only crazy
gunplay
ones
feels
around
fine.
here.
I got fed up with the gear score looter shooter games. Yeah. I feel like that was a neat idea when it first came around, but I got pretty burned out on playing those. Like whenever I want to play a looter shooter nowadays, you know what I play? I re-download either Borderlands 1 or 2, depending on mood. Really, it just, you know, it's slightly different mood for each one, but it's gonna be one of those. The gear score thing, not for me. I'll play Borderlands again. I mean, that's also like, I don't need the live service stuff at all. Give me a good, like, fully single player looter shooter that I can just enjoy, like, on my own. and I'm more than happy.
Looks like it's done for.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right, of course.
Of course. We'll continue to grapple the enemy bases.
What the fuck? There's an invisible wall there. I was trying to shoot the guy and I couldn't. My bullets were hitting the air.
Destroyed. Sending you the route to the final base. System. Scan mode.
Co-op is a must. I honestly love playing Borderlands just on my own with like a podcast in the background.
System.
I do it fairly often, to be honest.
All immediate threats
It's nice.
neutralized. Commencing final assault.
Roger that. It's finally time. Course updated. Get en route to
But my
Father's Tower.
immersion.
You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it?
I'm sitting here going for the less than 10k damage runs. My immersion is already shattered.
Who are you? What do you want?
I believe I said you had no right to question me. We must destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you.
You really think you can do that? That monster couldn't beat him. And your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game.
Can you? There we go.
Your boots. Dead.
I was gonna say, it says that we're locked on, but that's just because I have a long-range FCS.
Soon enough.
Give me like something that I can actually hit.
What's your status, Leon?
You're already inside the tower. Any remaining
Maelstrom is pretty shit. It's a pea shooter. No.
You heard him. Destroy
The auto
enemy
shotty?
square. Whatever it
Really?
takes to hold your location. We
What are
only
they
need
yapping
one
about? I don't know. I've totally tuned them out at this point. People were like quoting them during the last stream when I was running this over and over again, trying to do this same challenge.
much longer. Hurry.
And I didn't even realize that they were quoting the mission dialogue because I had just legitimately tuned them out to that extent,
Completed.
and I just failed. God damn it. And I just failed. Fell out of the loop with Destiny after the first DLC.
Central Command.
Main system. Activating
I
combat
played the
mode.
first one. What's it called?
We've cut all power to Central Command. So
I'm trying to remember the name of
Should take them a while to get
the
everything back
expansion.
online. In the meantime,
It was the first ever like big expansion for Destiny.
time to move out.
Was it the Taken King? Is that what it's called, chat?
backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy
Any?
forces
Where are my Destiny fans?
As we expected. Destroy the enemy.
No, not the first DLC. The first like large-scale expansion.
System. Scan mode.
It was like the third or the fourth DLC. But the first like proper expansion.
Should be explosives near the
Yeah,
tower.
Taken King.
Destroy
Okay.
them.
I played that, and then I never touched it again after that.
Well done.
I mean, no, I mean D1. I didn't play D2.
Hurry.
Outside of like, I played the beta before it came out,
System imaging.
and I thought it was good. I just didn't want to pay the full like 60 or whatever for it.
Imaging.
And then I tried it when it went free to play, but the free to play was so dog shit. Like the business model was so dog shit that I just pretty much dropped it an hour in.
System. Combat mode. You're almost at the next base. Drills the same as last. Destroy
But I
surrounding
mostly played the
explosives.
first Destiny just as like a a social game. I mean, I enjoyed it for a bit, but I didn't like grind end game just for the sake of grinding end game. You know,
Here's the next
I would
route.
like go and do raids with friends just because my friends wanted to do the Destiny raids and grind the light score or whatever it's called,
The resistance.
like the gear score for Destiny.
You're a little late.
I think it was light. I don't remember.
There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
Stop you? I think you're.
I ran Vault of Glass with them
Mission
like
in the city is
twice.
Already complete. It's none of our business what you do.
The first raid that I ever finished with them after they had already been grinding it for like hundreds of hours, I got Galahorn
Right near the base.
dropped on my first ever raid, and then I like pretty much barely ever played the game after that point.
Destroy the enemy.
None of them were salty about that whatsoever.
Are you serious? What that woman says is true.
Trust
And its
me.
primary target is you. Take
to play the full OG campaign before it got removed? No, I downloaded the free-to-play like right around when it came out. At least I think I did. Good friends. No, they were pissed. I was joking. They were so pissed. You didn't give it away. It didn't have like gear trading like that. So I just had a Galahorn, which was like the rarest, most desirable piece of gear in the game at that point. And I got it on like my first ever raid drop.
Energy depleted.
Trading in Destiny, good joke. Yeah, it's not really an MMO. It frames itself like an MMO in a lot of ways, but it's really not. Oh, this one's not emerging because, okay, I see. We're screwed, right? Maybe not? I am like edging it right now, for the record. Oh, that's it. Borderlands has trading. Dude, Borderlands, you don't even need like trading. You just drop it on the ground. But the difference there is Borderlands is a single player game. Destiny is like a live service game. Warframe? Warframe. I liked Warframe. I played a good bit of Warframe.
We've cut all power to Central Command. So far, so good.
It should take them a while to get everything back online. In the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all.
Jesus.
There should be... Well done. 3 bases left. Here's your next route. Let's hurry. System, combat mode. System, scan mode.
I have over 5,000 hours on Warframe. I don't have that many hours on Warframe, but I do like Warframe.
Destroy the surrounding explosives.
I haven't played it in years, though.
Good. Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan so far. I suppose it's too much to ask that it stays that way.
Oh, okay.
Jan,
Back it up.
status update.
We're fine.
Members of the Resistance, can you hear me?
You're a little late, aren't you? There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete. It's none of our business what you do.
I was on 5 minutes delay. Classic
Monsters
Mickle.
landed right near the base.
Whoa, okay, they are going.
Deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan.
That's so weird that if I back off, like if I kind of peek in a little bit just to aggro them and then back out immediately, that second one never aggroes properly. It flies into the fucking corner of the room every time.
The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here. Maybe you have to be a little crazy if you want to win.
Chat, do you know what you have to be if you want to win? Maybe.
Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it up. It's still moving? Talk about tough. System, combat mode. Looks like it's done for.
Roger that. Continuing the
Okay.
mission. If that's all right, of course.
Of course.
Crazy?
We'll continue to
I was
bring
crazy
you
once.
I know I make pretty tall orders sometimes.
I feel like you have to be a little crazy if you want to win should just be like the slogan of my 100% streams at this point. It fits like all of them. Because like right now, what are we doing across all the different games? We're doing fucking AC5 subquests. And if we're not doing that, then right now on Ace Combat, I'm grinding out like medals and S ranks and stuff on Ace Combat X, which is one of, if not the hardest Ace Combat game. And then if I'm not doing that, I'm doing all the VR missions on MGS2, which if you don't know, there's 511 of them. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm speedrunning Resident Evil 2 with no saves to unlock the infinite ammo weapons. And if I'm not doing that, I'm just 100%ing Yakuza, which is crazy enough in and of itself. It doesn't need anything more than that. I feel like that could just be my slogan at this rate. I have a good amount of AP right now. I'm gonna try not to throw. Try being the key word there. Oh my god, get me out.
System combat mode.
Nope.
System combat mode.
We're cheesing him.
You are leaving the mission area. Turn back immediately. Energy at 30 energy depleted.
This was always the plan.
System combat mode. System combat mode.
That's a great example of why this was always the plan.
System combat mode. System
It's at 27, 24 now.
System combat mode.
Oh my god, no.
30%
Oh my god, no.
energy.
Oh my god, no. 35.2 is our cutoff. Oh my god, I'm so fucked. Oh my god, I'm so fucked.
System combat mode.
What? Lock on my ass? Hello? I don't know where those lock-ons are going. That's fucking... It crashed. Okay. You're kidding me? I was one shot, so I probably wasn't gonna get it, but I did have him down to like 16K. Ad break, that makes me feel better.
Good morning. Main system. Checking pilot data.
That makes me feel better. Hey chat,
Main system.
I have an idea.
Normal mode activated. Now resuming mission. Welcome back.
This is a crazy idea, but I'm gonna at least try it once. The Gemini there, the really tough AC, he spawns if you do the mission like with less than 10k up to that point and within like 6 minutes.
We've cut all power to Central Command. So far, so good.
Should take them a while to
And
in the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
I'm thinking that we could just spawn the easier AC to fight if I wait and don't get to that point before the 6-minute mark.
As we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all.
At this point, I might just do that. For the sake of my own sanity, I might just do that. Because it's the AC that's killing me every time. Not killing me, but you know, ending the run every time.
Here's your next route. Let's hurry.
It seems like a good idea, to be honest.
Energy.
To just like clear out everything and then not go to that part and spawn the AC and everything until we're beyond the 6-minute mark.
30%. Energy at 30%. System scan mode. You're almost at the next base.
Christ, that
Drills
damage.
the same as last.
No
Destroy
verts,
the
no.
surrounding explosives.
Not an AC5. No verts here.
Good. Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan so far. I suppose it's too much to ask that it stays that way.
Members of the resistance.
It always crashes right when you look like you have a chance. It really does, doesn't it?
There's nothing you can do
It's
to
pretty
stop us now.
consistent.
Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete.
Yeah, I don't know,
It's none
man.
of our business what you
It's
do.
it's rough.
But that monsters landed right near the base.
I got the weird aggro bug.
Like that in the middle of the
Whoa, I got too close though.
To the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission.
See, I don't know like how long I've been going though.
What
Right
that
now,
says is true, that its primary target is you. Take it down.
I
There's
didn't
no
start a
other way.
timer. I meant
The
to.
enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here.
Maybe you have to be a little crazy if you want to win.
What do you guys think? Are we like 2 minutes in right now? Probably. Abouts. Aboots.
Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it up. It's still moving? Talk about tough.
What's the goal? I'm gonna do the same shit,
Energy at
but then
30%.
before the end, I'm gonna wait
Energy at
because we're getting the
30%.
more difficult AC fight to spawn in, which is caused by, or triggered by, getting to the AC fight with less than 10k damage and in under 6 minutes.
Roger that. Continuing the mission.
So I could just wait, and if I don't spawn the AC before the 6-minute mark, we get the easier AC.
System.
So I'm gonna try that, I think. So like right about here, I'm just gonna chill for like 3 minutes. How's your day, chat? Actually, this run isn't that great. Yeah, I guess since this run isn't that great, I should especially figure out how to do it right now. I think now is the time, actually. Oh, hold on, I have a Discord message. This is AC5, boys. We're here. We're doing it live. Bought a hard drive backup for 60 euros. A hard drive? 1 terabyte? Wait, what? A 1 terabyte hard drive for 60? That sounds expensive. Hold on. Is it external or internal? External, okay. It is expensive. Like looking at them right now on Amazon, I just went to Amazon and searched for a 1 terabyte external drive. They're like $50–60 US. I guess it's not terribly expensive, but that's a little expensive. Do you still rate this game above Another Age? Yeah, probably. The 100% is so much worse though. This is like potentially worse than Silent Line to 100%. But I would also say that Silent Line is above Another Age. It's not entirely about the 100% experience. It's just partially about the 100% experience. But if I were just playing normally, I would still enjoy this way more than Another Age, yeah. Another Age has like good gameplay because it's Armored Core 2 gameplay. But then it's lacking like the mission quality. It's lacking an actual story. It's lacking an arena. It's missing so much. 100% is different. Yeah, it's like a totally different rating when it comes to 100%ing it. No, Another Age is not bad to 100%. I'm saying that this is, and Silent Line is also terrible to 100%. Another Age is pretty easy to 100%. It's a pretty casual one. Although, to be fair, like, all of the 100%s pre-Armored Core 3 are basically just like playing the game with a couple extra steps. Like, genuinely, it's 100% in the first, like, 2 gens. It doesn't really mean a whole lot. Although I guess Master of Arena has, like, the EX arena. That actually took a little bit. Just because there are so many fights in the EX arena. But even then, most of those weren't that hard. There were so many of them. So we should get the easier AC fight, I think. Assuming I timed this right. Which I hope I did.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, are you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. It won't be long now.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry.
Ow. Oh my god, no. Oh, we're already...
30%.
Yep. I got jumped, chat. They got my ass. Again. That's the second time those guys have gotten me. Alright, I started the timer just now for 6 minutes. So this time I'll know that we get the timing right.
We'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
Last time it was like, well, I think I got it about right.
Generators at bases around the city,
Probably.
which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected.
Now I'm gonna actually have it, like, for sure. I knew I was about to get snuck up on. I was like, I think I missed one of the flying bitches.
There should be explosives near the
Oops.
tower.
No. Oh, I haven't added you back on Activision because I have not opened anything Activision, Mikkel. My bad.
System combat mode.
I am curious, though. I bet that at the very least, I probably do have more elims than you do.
Energy 30%.
Because, like, you downplay
System.
my Cold War high rounds a lot. But those were pretty extensive.
Destroy the surrounding explosives.
Because Cold War high rounds were pretty easy.
Combat mode.
Well, Cold War high rounds are easy up until, like... Well, I mean, they don't get any harder beyond 55, so about 55, but then just
Here's the next route.
the rounds get longer past 55 still. So really, around, like, the 70s mark
Members of the resistance. Can you hear
was
me?
normally when I would start to, like,
Aren't you? There's nothing
actually
you can do to stop
struggle
us now.
on Cold War.
Stop you?
But I
think
have,
you're a little
I think we
confused.
played most maps over 100, like a good amount. I don't think we ever did Forsaken. No, we did Forsaken over 100. We definitely did. Because I was trying to think, I'm like, I don't think I high rounded Forsaken, but I absolutely did because I remember the strategy. I remember, I had to think about it for a second, but I do remember how to high round Forsaken. That one, Forsaken actually had a really fun one.
What that woman says is true. That it's primary
And weirdly,
target is you.
Firebase Z might have had my favorite high rounding strat out of Cold War.
The only crazy ones around here. Maybe
Because
it has to be a little
Firebase Z
crazy
was
if you want
really, scary to high round. I think in general, like out of the 4 round-based maps in Cold War, Firebase Z is my least favorite. But that high rounding strat was the one that was actually like, you gotta be on your shit to actually play Firebase Z to high rounds.
Remember,
If you slip up, you're gonna die. Like really fast, you're gonna die.
hit it with everything you've got.
It made it very tense and very fun
Working. Keep
to
it
high round on stream.
just a bit more. Don't give up.
I really liked the Firebase Z strat. Man, that hurt. What the fuck?
System combat mode.
We also did a lot of Outbreak high rounds, which it's hard to gauge like how many elims that would be. But I was really good at Outbreak actually, now that I'm remembering.
If that's all right, of course.
Dude, remember when I was fucking cracked at Outbreak actually? Hold on.
I make pretty tall orders sometimes.
I remember being really fucking good at that.
Sending you the route to the final base.
All right, this is my roof. We gotta chill for about 2 minutes here. He's ghosting you. Let it go. Just let it go. Is Clive really the next Noctis? Kind of, I guess. I don't know. I feel like the Tekken community... this is one of those moments where, like, a game that I really enjoy... Or, sorry, I'm trying to phrase this. The community of a game that I really enjoy just makes themselves look like a bunch of big old babies. The Tekken community's response to the Clive reveal has just been so dog shit that it's like, I'm gonna play Tekken on Tuesday and I'm gonna play Clive and I'm going to have fun with it. But like the community response is just so embarrassing as a Tekken 8 fan, frankly. It's wild. I don't know why they're being like this. It's kind of nonsense. Penthouse Ring of Fire was my favorite high round strategy. Penthouse Ring of Fire. Are we talking D Machina? Is that what we're talking about? Penthouse? Oh yeah, I've seen the Witcher response. That's another one. But to be fair, the Witcher one is like one of those things where like 1% of the community are really freaking out and everyone else is being totally normal. But I have seen the Witcher thing lately too. was apparently 78. I don't know what my highest on Cold War was. I know that it's well over 100. There we go. All right, we can continue. We're past the 6-minute mark.
Combat mode.
This is what we have to do at this point. We have to resort to intentionally not spawning the higher level encounter to make this challenge go by quicker.
Finally time.
Because doing it with the
Get en route to
like
Walker's Tower.
already souped up boss fight
Move in front of the tower.
just was not working. I would consistently get here and then never get past the final boss.
Who are you? What do you want?
So I'll take the normal boss fight in its place if that's what I must do.
We must
Which it very clearly is what I must do. Holy shit.
You really think you can do that? That monster couldn't beat him, and your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game.
Harada would just respond to the whiners, shut up and fuck you. No. Harada would just say, shut up, don't ask me for shit. Harada, going back to some like Tekken 8 drama from early in the year, is very against
Heading this way.
the phrase, fuck you, specifically. If you don't know, someone posted a tweet of like a very toxic ranked player messaging them after some matches. And in those messages, it seemed like they were being racist, but they were claiming it was just a typo that they did like 6 times in a row. But regardless, Harada said, even if that was a typo, I don't care because he said fuck you and that's bannable already. That's the Gemini anyway.
In war.
Why? Why is that the Gemini? Armored Core 5. Why did you spawn the hard one anyway? But TLDR on that, it's not because Harada is like weird about the fuck word. It's just a cultural difference thing. That's it. In Japan, directly cursing at someone like that, the way that we do, is not normal. It's taken much more seriously than it is here. Six times? It really was. Wow, okay, I just had a moment where I brain farted, like brain just stopped working. I forgot how to swap my hanger weapons out. I just boosted forward instead of sideways. Holy shit, that was almost a very bad mistake. No, don't come back here, please. Oh, he's going to. I just failed. God damn it. Why did the Gemini spawn? Cursing in the States can be affectionate. People can't comprehend that it's a no-no in Japan and other countries. Yeah. They don't use it there like we do here.
We've cut all power to Central Command. So
It's seen as like significantly more offensive than it is in the West.
time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators at bases around the city.
It's actually
Enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected.
it's something that some of the Tekken characters reflect really well, actually. Like Devil Jin specifically has some of the most incredibly disrespectful shouts. Like, if you can actually understand what he's saying. Devil Jin is one disrespectful motherfucker. Easily, like, by far the most disrespectful in Tekken. He does not give a shit. It's something that they're very intentional with, that they only have one character in the game talk like that, and it's Devil Jin. Like, as disrespectful as it might seem like Reina and Heihachi and Kazuya can be, they're not even close to Devil Jin. He's so much worse once you can actually understand what he's saying. Granted, within context as well, because language stuff, but... Because, like, if you just directly translated it over without the context behind it, it would be like, oh, this is a pretty normal, like, set of voice lines for a villain in a fighting game. But in context of, like, the Japanese language, it's really next level.
You're a little late, aren't you? There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete. It's none of our business what you do.
Oh, hold on. I didn't realize I was so close to the end of the tunnel already. Pretty sure the aggro is, like, around this pillar. Yeah.
Deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission. Are you serious?
I extended my timer a little bit, by the way.
Primary target is you. Take it down. There's no other way.
The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here.
Does that mean you can understand what Asuka says? Probably. Not that I would know, no one plays her. But probably. I don't know. Devil Jin's fairly popular, and I play Devil Jin, so... I say fairly popular. Not so much in recent patches, but... overall. Anyway, I play Devil Jin, so... that's mostly where I hear it. Asuka, I could probably understand her, but, like, actually no one plays Asuka right now.
Energy at 30%.
Looks like it's done for.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right, of course.
Of course. We'll continue to cripple the enemy bases. Base destroyed.
Sending you the route to the final base.
Bop, 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 bop. You guys ready to chill on the rooftop for a bit?
System. Scan mode.
There's a prestige challenge for zombies where you have to get 15 random perk drops. And guess who just so happens to have 15 legendary perk drop gums? I'm not doing no fucking Terminus egg 15 times. I really like the Terminus egg, though. I haven't done Citadel's full quests yet. I need to. I haven't been playing COD. Like, the last few days. Citadel's only been out for, what, like a week? I just haven't been playing it this last week because, like, PoE 2 came out immediately after. I've just been busy with what I've been working on outside of that. I need to get in and get the early rewards for it, though. What do you think of PoE 2? I love PoE 2 right now. And if you've been, like, keeping up with PoE 2, you've probably heard the drama around the big nerf wave that hit. The build that I'm playing right now did get nerfed by that big nerf wave. I'm playing a Freeze Comet Blood Mage right now, which got a big nerf because it was really cool and really good. But everyone was freaking out because they just nerfed a lot of the top builds in the game, that just being one of them. And it's hard to get currency in the game. PoE doesn't let you respec very easily. So everyone's like, why am I even playing right now if my build is just going to get gutted by the time that it's really starting to get going? Like, once I actually get to the point in the game where it can be really strong. I don't care that much because, like, it's early access. They're obviously using data collected from everyone playing the game to see where the balancing issues are and adjust the game to be where they want it for 1.0. Like, those nerfs are just going to happen. That's just kind of part of how the early access period is going to be. Does it kind of suck that my current build got nerfed really hard while I was playing it? Yeah, but like, that's just how it is. There's no point in me like crying over it, you know? I don't want to do it solo, but I don't have a squad. Just do it solo. I was gonna do it solo if not with Owen. They happen with every game, no exception. Yeah, everyone freaked the fuck out over it, and I'm just like, what did you guys think? They just weren't gonna adjust the balance of the game during early access? Like, what? Mostly people are upset because they're like, oh, well, if my build sucks now, at least let me respec, like, for free or something. In my opinion, it's just kind of ridiculous. Like, it's, your shit got nerfed. It's whatever. You gotta live with it and move on. You can keep playing the game. Because it's not like the crit Comet build got gutted that much to where it's, like, unplayable. I'm still playing it. And it's fine, it's just not as good as it was, like, last week, right? But yeah, I'm playing Witch because of course I am. I might honestly swap off of Blood Mage though and just start a new character because you can't respec your ascendancy just at all. You can't do that in the game, at least not currently. You probably won't ever be able to do it. But at least right now you can't.
Well done. I should have known you'd make it.
And I gotta say, the Blood Mage Ascendancy sounds so cool on paper. In game, it's not that good. It's, especially with the Comet nerfs now, it's kind of like, ooh, maybe I should just start a new character. Monk does look attractive. I haven't tried the Monk out yet. But I've seen people doing some crazy shit with Monk.
What's your status, Leon?
We're already inside the tower.
Focused on ice and poison. Oh, the one thing with PoE 2 right now, though,
Destroy the enemies in the square.
holy fuck, the chaos damage is ridiculous. Like, either we need to tone down the chaos damage, or we need to make chaos resist more available in the early game. Just one or the other, because holy fuck. Like, I actually can't play hardcore. I die to chaos every time. Every fucking time. It does not matter what I'm doing. Chaos damage just comes out of nowhere and nukes like my whole health. It's just, I'm insta-dead, basically. At least that's how it feels. Yes! I got the easy one to spawn this time.
This will be easier than I thought.
Thoughts on the secret level Armored Core episode? I haven't watched it, but I've heard that secret level is like not great. Not that it's like bad, I've generally heard that everyone's kind of like underwhelmed by it. Anyone in chat who's been watching it have an opinion one way or the other?
System combat mode. Energy at 30%. System combat mode. Energy at energy depleted. System scan mode. Energy at 30%. Energy depleted. Energy at 30%. Energy.
Oh no. Okay, I'm still in the race. Not for long, but I am.
System combat mode.
Aww. Hold on, let me test the
Energy at 30%.
sniper damage on this guy.
You are leaving the mission.
I didn't even get like a good...
Immediately.
Okay, that missed.
You are leaving the mission area. Turn back immediately.
What is he at now? Those two just hit.
Damaged. Take
I'm just trying to test the damage here. Come on now. Okay. I want to spawn this guy, but I want to sniper duel him. Yeah. Secret level's great, especially the Warhammer one is great. Oh, the highs are good, but the lows are bad. What are the good and the bad ones then?
Main system.
The Warhammer one is good. The Pac-Man one is good.
We've cut all power to central.
I'm curious now.
So far, so good.
That kind of makes sense. That's how shows like this tend to be, right? That are just like a bunch of little one-off episodes, like one-off stories.
Move out. Good luck, everyone.
AC is good. I like Sifu. I think instead of doing Sifu, they should have done that new soccer game, personally.
As we expected, destroy the enemy bases and...
Unreal Tournament was bad? No, not the UT one.
Well done.
I don't believe you. It can't be.
Let's hurry. System combat mode.
Such a weird choice to include. It kind of is, but like, not any weirder than, I guess, Pac-Man,
Same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives.
right? Like, it was a surprise for sure, but I'm like, okay, clearly, you know, someone on the board of this show was kind of just like, hey, I really like this old game from my childhood. Let's do one of this. And I feel like Unreal Tournament was one of those for sure.
Members of the Resistance, can you hear me?
I feel like that's the only reason Unreal Tournament got one.
There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
Stop you? I think you're a little confused.
About as bad as Concord was, really?
Is already complete.
Wait, who all watched the
It's none
Concord
of our
episode then?
business
Hold
what
on.
you do.
I forgot that Concord had an episode.
The monsters landed right near
This
the
is,
base.
I need all the opinions possible on that one specifically.
Stick to the plan.
I'm very morbidly
Destroy the
curious
enemy
about that one.
Poses a threat to our mission.
Who all has watched the Concord one?
What that woman says is
It wasn't
true.
out yet
Its
when I
primary
watched?
target is
Okay.
you. Take it down. There's no other way. The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around
What
here.
Unreal Tournament was it?
Maybe
That's
you're
actually kind of a good
crazy, you wanna
question.
win.
Not as good of a question as
System combat
what is everyone's favorite Unreal Tournament and why is it 2004? It's not 2004, but let me have this.
Laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got. It's working.
Just tell me that your favorite is my favorite to validate me, please.
Talk about tough. Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
I wasn't born in 04.
Combat mode.
I don't need to be reminded of this, Mikkel.
Looks like it's done for.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right, of course.
Of course. We'll continue to control the enemy bases.
I know I make pretty tall orders sometimes, but I see
Base destroyed.
sending you the route to the final base.
I ain't played UT, too young, but I'll take your word on that. Thank you. It's definitely 2004. 99 for atmosphere, 2K4 for vehicles, modding. Dude, the modding, that is kind of the thing. 2004 is so good because the modding scene for it was so good. Like, okay, I'm about to get on a rant with that because we have time. Oh, I didn't start my timer. Okay, we'll wait for like 4 minutes. I'm playing it safe. I have so much AP, I'm gonna play this one safe. Sorry. What's it? Yeah, need I remind anyone in chat, or I guess just inform anyone who might not know? Killing Floor, like the games, started out as a mod, and that mod was made by a single guy for Unreal Tournament 2004. It was a complete overhaul mod for UT 2004. Jesus. That's how Killing Floor came around. But the rant that I'm about to get into from that, where the fuck is Killing Floor 3? Where? Where's my Killing Floor 3 early access? Tripwire? What happened? I was supposed to have it right about now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Looks a bit off. It looks weird. It looks weird. But Killing Floor 2 looked weird to us before that came out. So I'm waiting and seeing. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna wait. I'm a big Killing Floor fan, so I'm holding out for it. I need to play it for myself. Because it does look weird, but like, we also thought that Killing Floor 2 looked like dog shit back when they announced that, so I'll see what happens. Because like Killing Floor 2, aesthetically and stuff, like mood-wise, atmosphere-wise, it's not as good as Killing Floor 1 or the original mods. But man, the gameplay in Killing Floor 2 is just so on point. It's just so good. It's just so good. Will this mission have more streams than Prime Consort Radon? Well, doing the easier route will definitely add some time onto it just because of me needing to wait on this rooftop a bit every run. Was there more to it than what I saw on Community Night? I mean, yeah, there's a really extensive modding scene for Killing Floor 2. You saw the gist of it in terms of like the gameplay. Obviously, there's the 10 different perks that all have their own play styles and stuff, and playing with each of them enough to like level them up and really get to grips with them is a ton of fun. Upping the difficulty and getting used to that is really fun. I played a lot of Killing Floor 2. You guys can't see my whole screen right now, but hold on, let me go check. I don't even know like my total Killing Floor hours across all three. Oh, hold on. Killing Floor 2 I've played more than 200 hours of. So oh, okay. Never got to play it due to being a console pleb. Yeah, it's definitely a PC game. Don't go doing too much. What do you mean I'll crash? What do you mean by that? All right, there's 2 seconds left on my timer, so I'm going. At the risk of being 2 seconds early, I'm going.
All immediate threats neutralized. Commencing final assault.
Roger that. It's finally time. Course updated. Get en route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it?
Well done. I should have known you'd make it this far.
Who are you?
Oh, you mean don't wait too long because it just increases the risk of crashing? Is that what you mean, False?
AC. That's all I can tell you. You really think you can do that? That monster couldn't beat him. And your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking your boots.
I have to wait. Everything said that 6 minutes was the threshold for the guy to spawn. Oh, alt-tabbing to open it. I'm constantly tabbed out of Xenia while playing this. I wonder if maybe that's causing extra issues, but no, it should be fine. It should be. Should is probably the most important word in that sentence. This is the run, though, for sure. Am I right, chat? Why are you still alive? That's fucked up. You should. Never mind.
System scan mode.
Never mind.
Energy at 30%. System combat mode.
Almost harnessed my inner low tier god there.
It's heading your way. They had another one up their sleeve. You can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC.
Holy shit, did he really just shoot me from there? Oh my god, he did.
30%. Energy depleted. Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%.
This guy goes a bit more for the rush down compared to the other one.
System
And he also has more range, which is interesting. But he has less defense and stuff.
energy at 30%.
Where is he? The fuck? Did he back off? He did. Not by much, but he did.
System combat mode.
Oh, fucker. Oh, fuck. Get that ass banned. I love low tier god clips so much. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But as a big FGC guy, I can't help but love a good low tier god rage clip.
So far, so good.
It should take them a while to get everything back online. In the meantime,
God, I should play Marvel again, chat. We should play some more Marvel sometime. That was fun.
there are backup generators.
Because even I feel like with MVC, there's a sort of like, even if you don't know fighting games, what's it? I feel like MVC is easier to watch from a casual perspective, or like from a perspective of just not really knowing what's happening, because like it's Marvel characters. Like it's just, you know, and even then, like it's Marvel characters versus like Street Fighter characters, right?
3 bases left.
You've got like Spider-Man versus Ryu.
Let's hurry.
It's hard to not enjoy it.
Energy.
Even if you're not someone who really knows what's happening enough to like parse it. And there's just an innate entertainment value to it, I feel like,
Scan.
where you don't even really need to know what's going on.
You're almost at the next base. Drill's the same as last. Destroy.
Have you checked if it's actually 10K? It is 10K. Every mission in the game has the same challenge for this one. It's the same requirement for every single mission.
Here's the next route.
It's just for this mission, it's not right.
Suppose it's
It shouldn't be 10K for this mission. If it was like 15, that would be about on par with the others difficulty-wise, but 10K is way too strict for this mission, in my opinion.
Stop you. I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is
Because the other
already
missions, I haven't had a hard time doing the
It's none of our
10K
business
challenge.
what you do.
This one is a whole different beast.
The monsters landed right near the base. They gotta be crazy deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission. Are you serious? What that woman says is true. Then its primary target is you.
Are you not having fun now?
There's no other way.
Right now, I'm having
The
fun.
enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here.
But it's always a matter
I think you wanna win.
of time when it comes to challenges like this that I get stuck on for ridiculous amounts of time. It all depends on how much suffering I get in a single session.
Remember, aim for the
Right
laser
now, I'm
barrel.
fine. Like, completely fine.
Hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it
Oh
up.
my god, that was like 4K damage.
Still moving? Talk about tough. Energy at
That's the thing, dude. This mission is like a gauntlet of enemies,
Energy at 30%.
followed up by a boss, followed up by another gauntlet of enemies,
Mission area.
followed up by another boss. And it's like, yeah, just do it without taking like 10k damage.
If that's all right, of course.
Do it without, you know, losing like more than 20% of your total health. All of it.
I've got nothing on you, fearless leader.
Exit site. Base destroyed. Sending you the route to the final base.
All right, we got about 3 minutes to kill. Does the one life challenge in Verdict Day? You mean the like hardcore mode stuff? I think that will honestly be easier than this. As crazy as that might sound to say, genuinely, I feel like that will be easier to do than this exact mission challenge. This is so difficult. Because like one mistake, like you just saw, that one slip up cost me like 4,000 of my total 10,000 AP for the whole mission, right? For the entire thing. If you give up, then you won't finish it. Exactly. Exactly. How could I ever complete this if I give up? One slip up or the game crashing. Well, that too. That too, I suppose. Yeah. My nephew has fallen into the Fortnite rabbit hole. Oh God, tell him that Clive Rossfield is coming to Tekken 8. Save him. That won't save him. He doesn't give a shit. He's gonna be like, Clive who? No, tell him about the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Get him on that, definitely. It's actually pretty cheap too. Sent him the Clive trailer. He's like, who the fuck is Clive? This guy isn't in Fortnite. How much is the MVC collection? I'm gonna look real quick. I think it's $30 full price, isn't it? I think I bought it for 30, which is such a good price, man. Was that actually what it was? Or am I just misremembering? Oh, it's 50? I don't remember it being 50. To be fair, even 50 is not a bad price. To be real, I don't remember paying that much for it. I remember it being less. But $50 for 6 of the most like iconic fighting games ever, pretty much all in their best form they've ever had, like the best version of that game that's ever been available. $50 ain't bad. $50 certainly ain't bad. They added rollback. That collection is immaculate. It's so good. It's such a good collection. Oh, you take 5 times the normal damage amount in the one-shot kill mode in Verdict Day. That's fine. Timer had 2 seconds on it.
System, combat mode.
It's go time, chat. It's boss fight time.
All immediate threats neutralized. Commencing final assault.
The extra 3-minute wait every run is painful, but like, I'm not gonna be able to complete this if I fight the Gemini every attempt. It's just not happening that way, dude. I had to come to terms with it and start just intentionally doing the easier fight.
What do you want? I believe I said you had.
Although he doesn't feel that much easier if I'm being real.
Destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you.
He kind of just doesn't.
That monster couldn't beat him. And your best pilot's dead as a doornail.
He does take a little more damage because he has less defense, but he's more aggressive.
You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck.
And he has a fucking missile. The Gemini at least doesn't have a missile, but he does, I think, also have less max AP, if I'm not mistaken. The Gemini has like 42,000, I think, or 41,000 maybe, one or the other.
Enemies in the square.
I think this guy has like 38 at max.
Need a bit longer.
Might not sound like a lot, But that is the difference in like 2 sniper shots, which is 2 chances that I could take damage, like big damage, while... Is it easier or just different playstyle? Kind of both. It is literally easier, yeah, but... Fuck.
Good morning. Main system. Checking pilot data. Main system. Normal mode activated. Now resuming mission.
Oh man, I don't want to buy Clive this week, to be honest. I like just what's it? My checking account. Just woof. I've bought so much shit lately, not even including like Christmas gifts and stuff like that. First crash? No, that was the second or third today, chat.
Should take them a while to get everything back online.
That was at least the second, maybe the third. I don't really remember exactly. The run was looking okay. It was possible, that run, but it wasn't like a particularly great one.
As we expected. Destroy the enemy, bases and all. Should be
Donate to the Clive Fund. You can't right now because we're doing a fundraiser for today's stream. Money from stream today is going to Habitat.
30%. Well done.
Ow!
Here's your next route. Hurry.
Nah. I just noticed. Yeah, it disables what's it? Like super chats and stuff, because it takes over the monetization for the stream. Is it Steam DLC or in-game? It is Steam DLC.
Combat mode.
It is Steam DLC.
Power to Central Command. So far, so good.
I'm hoping that this next year they make the fighter pass available just right out the gate.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
Because the only reason I didn't have the fighter pass this year is because I didn't buy the deluxe edition of the game. I bought the standard edition of Tekken 8. If they make the fighter pass available, like, right out the gate this next year, I will buy that. But, yeah, I don't know. It also disables subbing. It disables memberships? No, it doesn't. There's no way. You're crazy.
Well done.
There's no way it does it disable members as well? I mean, that would kind of make sense, but also that would surprise me. Bought the Ultimate Edition? Yeah, I didn't do that. What was it? I didn't need like the golden suits or whatever it was. Christ above.
Scan mode. You're almost at the next base. Drill's the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives. System. Combat mode. Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan so far.
There we go.
I suppose it's too
Still
much
on this
time
mission?
it stays that way.
We will never be free.
Members of the resistance.
Those golden t-shirts were good for about 5 minutes.
There's nothing you can do to
Valuable
stop us
enough, I
now.
guess.
Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete.
You can
It's
still...
none of our business what you do.
Huh?
Monsters landed right near the base. They gotta be
What
crazy
false?
deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission.
Oh, sorry, you can still join the membership thing. Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Target is you.
I don't see how you can gift because the donation is in the way. That's
The enemy
fine.
doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here.
I was just like, that doesn't make sense that it would overwriting the super button and stuff. That makes total sense. But I was like, just the general join button shouldn't be affected. That's why I was confused a bit.
System. Remember, aim for the laser's barrel.
Yeah, that makes sense. That you can still join yourself as a member,
It's working.
like during a fundraiser. But oh my god, you can't gift.
Talk about time.
Just goated in Gen 5. Yeah, pretty much. It's usually where I see them besides Gen 4. Yeah, they're really good in 5 because the mobility is so much more valuable than usual. Maybe some later ones.
Activating combat mode.
Making it feel like Silent Line. Yeah, I was saying that this is up there with Silent Line for like the worst 100%
Should take
so
a while
far.
to get everything back online.
For sure. Just because of the subquests.
Chaos to crush the enemy.
Like, AC5 is a very fun game to play through like normal.
There are backup generators at base.
Not like great. It has its own issues and everything, don't get me wrong. But it's very fun to play through.
Destroy the enemy, bases and all.
Like, on the whole. Doing the subquests, not so good.
Well done. 3 bases left.
Can't even pre-buy it till Tuesday. Yeah, you can't pre-buy the DLC just because of the way that Steam DLC releases.
Combat mode.
No pre-order on DLC.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted. System. Combat mode. You're almost at the next base. Drill's the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives.
Ameria? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Ameria, maybe? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan
A
so
lot
far.
more fun than Gen 4, in my opinion. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not say that. Do not go saying such crazy things in my chat. You're gonna get me on the Armored Core subreddit again, and they're, well, actually, you're gonna get me on Armored Core Twitter. Sorry. I'm actually, from what I understand, fairly liked on the Armored Core Reddit. Armored Core Twitter is maybe a different story.
Landed right near the base.
Definitely a different story. I say maybe somewhat sarcastically.
Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy.
But I've kind of, what's it?
Are you serious?
Just come to terms with, like,
True. Then it's
I think the fandom for any game that I do, like, extensive coverage of,
the enemy doesn't look to be
the
only
fandom on, like,
crazy ones
Reddit
around
/
here.
Twitter is generally not going to
Maybe
like
actually
me.
crazy if you want to win.
And that's fine. It's not because of me, necessarily. It's just because you sit here on the internet spouting off your own opinions for long enough. And eventually, like, if the community catches wind of it a good bit, you're gonna piss people off at some point. There's going to be a group that does not like your opinions always. It's just inevitable doing this YouTube thing. So I joke about it a lot, but I don't mind. It's just kind of how it goes.
Energy at 30%.
I'm surprised that I am not, like, getting my ass blasted on, like, the Metal Gear subreddit constantly.
Looks like it's done.
Ooh. Because some of the things that I said during the Metal Gear series, I was like, this is not gonna go well. But this is how I feel, so I have to.
But I see I've got nothing on ace destroyed.
Um,
Sending you the route to the final base.
like, even me just being like, yeah, Metal Gear Survive, not that bad. Not great, not that bad. Metal Gear players are chill? No. The Metal Gear series is absolutely, like, where I got the largest negative response and, like, the largest amount of toxicity directed at me. But I think it is like, it's one of those things where like 98% of the Metal Gear community is super chill. But then the 2% that isn't is really fucking nasty with Metal Gear specifically compared to most other stuff I've covered. I would say it probably is best described as that. I think most of the Metal Gear community is chill. But I think that they have like the nastiest vocal minority that I've encountered out of any of the series I've done that sort of like deep dive into. For sure. That's a lot. Yeah, every gaming fandom has that portion of the community. Just from what I've experienced doing the YouTube thing, the Metal Gear like nasty portion is the nastiest from what I've done. Yakuza, hard to gauge. I feel like I've gotten almost nothing negative on Yakuza, but also those videos have not been doing great. So I would also just say honestly that with Yakuza, it's probably just a lack of exposure thing, at least right now. Like, unless those videos really pick up in the future, I think it is just like a lack of exposure to the larger Yakuza community right now. That makes me feel like they're not negative, like, at all. The Resident Evil community right now is pretty chill with me. Even like the vocal minority that's pretty iffy, they are present on those videos. Like in the comments, they are there. They are there, right? Right now, they like me. I don't think they're gonna like me by the end of the series, because I get so many comments from the people who are clearly in that camp of the Resident Evil fandom, where like, I just got one the other day that was like a 4-paragraph rant about how dog shit the Resident Evil remakes are, particularly like 2, 3, and 4. And I think that comment was like on my RE2 review, I want to say. Stuff like that. Like, it's not just that one comment. It's a bunch of comments in a similar vein to that one, where anything that is beyond like Resident Evil 0 is the worst fucking thing ever, right? There's that portion of the Resident Evil community that I have known exists that is very present on my videos right now, but I haven't gotten to Resident Evil 4 and beyond yet, so far they like me. Because right now I'm just talking about how great the tank control games are. Because they are great. I fucking love like classic style Resi.
System combat mode.
But I also really love like RE4.
Scan mode.
And
All immediate threats neutralized.
I like RE5. I don't love it, but I like it. I like RE6. I don't love it, but I like it.
Updated. Get en route
I
to Father's
love
Tower.
RE7 and RE2 remake. I like RE3 remake.
Well done. I should have known you'd make it this far.
I love Village. I love what's it? RE4 remake.
That's all I can tell you.
So with that, like, little portion of the Resi community, they are there already. They are going to turn on me. It's only a matter of time. I'm fully braced for it, but I have no idea if they will be worse than Metal Gear or not. I've heard some crazy shit about that portion of the Resi community from other creators I know who make Resident Evil content a lot, like Mutuals. I've heard some pretty crazy shit about like that portion of the Resi community.
Most enemies in the tower.
So we'll see how bad it is for me.
Energy at 30%.
I would have liked RE3 Remake more if I didn't play it straight after the original. That's kind of the thing with RE3 Remake, is it is a really good Resi game just on its own, right? It genuinely, it totally is just a really good Resi game. But when you stack it up in comparison to the original Nemesis, it gets pretty rough. It's hard to make that direct comparison because, like, as a remake, in my opinion, RE3 is a pretty big failure in terms of being a remake. Because there's, like, you know, I like a remake that changes things a lot. I love RE2. I love RE4. Like that's so my kind of remake where, you know, you overhaul everything to the point where it's its own experience separate from the original. But RE3 has, like, none of the original in it. Like, it has Nemesis. It has Jibble and Carlos. But Jibble and Carlos are both completely different people to who they were in the original. So it kind of has them, but in name and vague appearance alone, even then they look really different too. So, like, vague appearance. It has some of the areas, but it's missing like half of the game, legitimately. You know, it's missing the clock tower and the park and the factory and the sewers. Well, no, the sewers are just totally different and at a different point in the game, I guess. It's not missing the sewers, just the sewers are so different that it feels like they're not there, but they are. Never mind. It's missing the live selection system. That was like one of the core gimmicks of RE3. Like one of the biggest things that made it feel unique to the first two. The drops that you get from Nemesis for fighting him are nowhere near as rewarding. Like, there's very little reason to actually fight Nemesis in the remake. Outside of like the first time that you fight him, you get like the sight on your pistol that makes crits way more common. Honestly, that's like the only time I feel like you should fight him in the remake is the first time. Everything else that drops from him is just so underwhelming. It's a good RE game if you've never played the original RE3. But if you have, the whole time you're going to be going, man, but the original, though, is just...
Our mission in the city is already complete.
It's just...
It's none of our business what you do.
You miss your chance to do the sewer count joke? I can't do sewer count.
Right near the base.
Sewer count is like... No. Sewer count is so distinctly civvy that I can't do it. The your mom jokes are like vaguely G-Man, but also just I'm like that. Remake Nemesis actually dropped stuff? Yeah. Oh, sorry, the sight is in the safe. You get the extended mag and the silencer. That's right. It's been like a year and a half since I played it, actually, now that I think about it. Now, I've only played it like 3 times. I've played it 3 times. But yeah, you're right. The sight is not from Nemi. But yeah, he does drop stuff. It's just, it's nowhere near as valuable as his drops in the original. The like upgraded handgun and like the Terminator 2 shotgun, all that stuff isn't there in the remake. I don't know, man. The remake is so tricky for me to figure out how I feel about it. Because it's like, man, it's good. It's just, it's not even the same game remotely. Like RE2 and 4 are both in the camp of, if you've played the original, this feels entirely different, but also largely like it's still RE2 or RE4, right? RE3 doesn't have that at all.
Commencing final assault.
RE1 is the most faithful remake. Like literally all of RE1 is there. It's the same camera perspective, etc. Can be different, but they have to be more. Yeah, remakes should, in my opinion, they should add without taking away. Unless they're just taking away like stuff that sucks, right? But we know that RE3, well, not many people ever really bring this into the discussion, but RE3's production, the remake, was incredibly rushed. The reason most likely that all the stuff that's missing is just because they didn't have the time to actually do all that.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, are you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. Won't be long now.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry.
Wasn't it a different team from RE2 as well? I don't know that one for sure. What I do know about RE3's production is...
Yes,
what's it? RE2 and 3 remakes were going to be sold in one package. Like, they were going to release together. And they were just going to be one package. But RE2 took way longer than expected. Capcom execs had to just come in and say like, hey, you guys, what you're doing is great, but like, we just need RE2 at least to go out because we need a return on investment. It's been like 6 years. So they did that. They put out RE2 and then said like, okay, we can, now that like RE2 is done and all the core foundational stuff is complete, you can just make the RE3 scenario and all that stuff that needs to happen, right? But RE3 needed more than a year of work, clearly. They were not able to accomplish that within the time frame that they had.
Energy depleted. System scan mode. Energy at 30%. System combat mode.
Stay close so he doesn't move up. Oh god.
System combat mode.
I think I just missed entirely. He's at 22.
System combat mode. You are leaving the mission area. Turn back
Oh my god.
immediately.
That was mega sketch.
You are leaving the mission area. Turn back immediately.
That was also mega sketch. He's at 16? Yeah.
System combat mode. Energy at 30%. System combat mode. System combat energy at 30%.
13.
System combat mode. System energy at 30%. System scan mode.
My heart.
System combat mode. System scan mode.
Play it cool.
System combat mode. System scan mode. System scan mode. System combat mode. System combat mode.
damn it. He was down to 6,000. And I didn't realize this was so full still. I just spilled right into my fucking crotch. Just, good job, Cole.
Central Command. The heart of the city. The final
I didn't realize my water was still so full. What happens if you just can't do this? I can. That run, that was one of those runs, chat. That was the Gemini too, by the way. I thought to myself, let me just try the Gemini again. If his AI cooperates, he is actually, well, with the sniper cheese strat that I'm going for, he is easier. Weirdly, he shouldn't be, but he is. His AI is a little easier to fuck with because of the way it behaves. But that was one of those runs that's like, oh my god, wait, it's possible. Right? That was one of those. Which normally when I have one of those, everyone in chat goes, oh no, he's determined now. But like, that was one of those runs. I saw the light, chat.
Well done. 3 bases left. Here's your next route. Let's hurry. System, combat mode. System, scan mode. System, scan mode. You're almost at the next base. Drill's the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives.
I don't think anyone would blame you for moving on from this. No, no, no. We have done, I shit you not, every single thing
Here's the next route.
in the Armored Core franchise for 13 games.
Too much to ask that it stays that way.
13 so far. If you think I'm stopping and cutting a corner at game 14, fuck no.
Nothing you can do to stop us
Especially
now.
after a run like that.
Stop you?
Fuck no.
You're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete.
As much as this
It's none of
sucks,
our business what you
absolutely not.
do. That monster's landed right near the base. They gotta be crazy deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission.
Well, that's new. I haven't seen it do that before.
Says is true, that its primary target is you.
Resident Evil made me want a Browning high power.
The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy one.
I have so many
Maybe
games
you have to be a little crazy
have
if
made
you
me
wanna
want to
win.
buy a new carry. No swearing is crazy. I'll take the ad break though. I still want like an honest to goodness M1911. Not any of this new
System. Remember,
um
when it opens up its armor,
boo hockey.
everything you've got. It's working.
Like a genuine
Just a bit more. Don't give
classy old school M1911. Heavy, impractical, but so iconic. For zombies. Zombies made me want it. If anyone doesn't know, my connection to Call of Duty Zombies
back immediately.
is very strong.
Energy at 30%. Looks like it's done for.
So I want one. It is the classic starting pistol that is used
Cripple the enemy bases.
in almost every single like classic era zombies game.
Base.
The only one that it's kind of not used in is Black Ops 3.
Combat mode.
Whereas Black Ops 3 had
System.
4 different starting pistols across its 14 different maps, but
Final assault.
Roger that. It's finally time.
7 of those maps,
Get en route to Father's
7 of the 14 do still use the 1911 as the starting pistol. So it's like, it kind of isn't the starting pistol for Black Ops 3,
What do you want?
but it is the starting pistol for half of the Black Ops 3 maps.
We must destroy that AC.
So it's good enough for me. Impractical, nowadays, yes. Badass, also yes. It's just, it's too cool, man. The 2011s wouldn't exist, it's true. Like, it's still a good, like, it is, you know, the whole thing of, it's been around for more than 100 years. Through all of its incarnations and stuff, but like, they still make 1911s 100 and some years later, right? 110-ish years later. We're still making them. Because the design is genuinely that good. But if you're looking to carry it as like an everyday, nowadays, it's not very practical for that. But like, it's been around for 100+ years for a reason. And one of those reasons, surely, is because it's cool, right? It's definitely why. Whoa. Oh my god, why are you so close? I ask your mother that every night. No.
System combat mode. Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%.
There it goes. That one ain't it. You see, he rushed me for some reason. He normally doesn't do that. That was a weird AI behavior run.
Main system activating combat
For some reason, it's still locked and I can't equip the calling card.
We've cut all power to Central Command.
I guess you're gonna have to do the other ones.
It should take them a while to get everything
Sorry,
back
Chief.
online. In the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators.
Guess you might actually have to 100% the game
Forces are regrouping.
for the 100% calling card. God forbid.
Bases and all.
85% won't cut it this time.
Should be. Well done.
Beautiful.
3 bases left. Here's your next route. Hurry.
Wipe that grin off your face. Hey, if you want that 100%er award, you better actually do it. Maybe then it will let you have it.
Energy at 30%.
Whoosh.
You're almost at the next base. Drill's the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives.
I wouldn't mind doing the 100% if the other people had to do it too. Hey, it will make you more of a gamer, you know that? Bragging rights are a very real thing.
Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan so far.
I think if you show like the 28-year-old
Can you hear me?
chick that you're talking to in the bar,
There's nothing you can do to stop
your
us now.
actual 100% calling card completion in Black Ops 6 Zombies,
Mission in the city is already
I think that will
complete.
get you very far.
It's none of our business what you do.
That monster's landed right near the base.
That's what I think.
They gotta be crazy deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. to our mission. Are you serious?
They got replaced because they were old, battered, and needed to be replaced. Well, I mean,
Take it down. There's no other way.
they did get replaced
None of you guys want to be the
because
only crazy ones around
newer and better
here. Maybe
things
have to be a
came
little crazy
around.
if you wanna win.
But it's not that they got it's not that they were bad. It's just that something better came around that was also like simple enough to produce on that sort of scale, right?
Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you got. It's working. Keep it up. Just a bit more. Don't give up.
There is statistically a pretty decent possibility that she is also a COD fan. Exactly. He gets it. He gets it.
System combat mode.
This guy understands it.
Looks like it's done for.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right.
Unlike the new SIGs that the military picked up, I do want to get
I know I make pretty tall orders
a P226. I actually do want one of those.
Base destroyed.
But again, I just, at this point, I just want stuff that's cool. I feel like none of the
System
carries I want to pick up are actually because they are like the best option or anything. A lot of it is just like, yeah, it's cool. I want it because it's cool.
Final assault.
Can I have it?
It's finally time. Course updated. Get en route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it? Well done. I should have known you'd make it this far. Who are you? What do you want?
I mean, my current.
You had no right to question me.
Yeah,
We
anyway.
must destroy that AC. That's all I
Not
can
gonna
tell
out
you.
myself. I was about to, I'm not.
That monster couldn't beat him. Your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking your boots. Dead? Don't make me laugh. You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it. What's your status, Leon?
We're already inside the tower. Any remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, are you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. It won't be long now.
Dude, I had so much AP. Oh. I can't. Dude. Why? Why? .320 series is trash. Only reason the 320 got adopted was Glock couldn't add an external safety to the 19. Yeah. This game just hates you. Dude, I swear the crashes do come at the worst possible times. Get good? I had just started to get good and it crashed on me. It punished me for it.
Checking pilot data.
Oh, that was the timer?
Main
Because this game
normal
is a
mode
fucking bitch.
activated. Now resuming mission.
I held it in. But I thought I still couldn't swear. But that was the timer that I just turned off. We did it? Hell no, we didn't do it. Of course not. We had like the God run and it crashed.
Activating combat mode.
I had only taken like 2k damage so far that run and I was at the end.
So far, so good.
I was literally like about to spawn in the AC fight
Back online.
with like 8k AP to work with for it. Crash.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all.
Oh,
System combat mode. You should be well done. Here's your next route. Let's hurry. System combat mode. System scan mode. System, you're almost at the next base.
I think this is the 360 version, yeah.
Explosives.
If I'm ever playing something that was released on both PS3 and 360,
Plan so far.
9 times out of 10, assume I'm playing the 360 version.
Members of the Resistance, can you hear
Because the
me?
360 versions were almost always better. There are definitely exceptions, but like 9 times out of 10, the 360 version was the better version.
Our mission in the city is already
Granted, a lot of that was also marginal,
complete. It's
but
none of our business what you do.
still. Even if it's a marginal difference, if I'm looking to buy like a game like this now, especially,
They gotta be crazy to play something like that in the middle of the city.
and it's a marginal difference where it's like, oh, the 360 version is a tiny bit better,
Poses a threat to our
I'm gonna
mission.
buy the one that's a tiny bit better. Of course I am.
Says is true, that its primary target
We
is
have
you.
the power of hindsight.
Get down. There's no other way. The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here. Maybe you have to be a little crazy if you want to win.
I am a little crazy. Let me at him. I'm here to win.
System. Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it up. It's still moving? Talk about tough. Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%.
Come on. Come on out.
System combat mode.
I'm fucking crazy.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right, of course.
Of course. We'll continue to cripple the enemy bases. Base destroyed. Let's get a route to the final
They
base.
crashed my god run. I set myself up with even more of a god run.
System combat mode. System scan mode.
All immediate threats
The pirate
neutralized.
version is better?
Commencing final assault.
Is there ever a case of that?
It's finally time. Course updated.
Normally the, what's it?
You are to support
The cracked versions of games are the ones that have all the issues.
Well done. I should have known you'd make it this far. Who are you? What do you want?
Although maybe that's gotten better. I don't know. I'm not into piracy.
Destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you.
Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe that's become less of an issue.
Couldn't beat him.
Would the PS3 emulation crash as often? It would crash more often.
Bet your shit.
It's more unstable on the RPCS3 emulator.
You'll see just how powerless you are.
The downside, either way, you're kind of getting screwed with AC5 emulating it.
What's your status?
On the 360 versions, you get no multiplayer because the fan servers are running on the PS3 versions.
You heard him. Destroy the
And
laser square.
on the PS3 versions, you get a way more unstable experience.
Leon, are you finished yet?
And then if you play on console, obviously either console you can't play online.
The AC won't last much longer.
And the PS3 version is also the worst experience on console because holy shit, that frame rate. Like, even aside from just it runs at a lower internal resolution than the 360 version. Granted, marginally lower, but lower.
AC sighted. It's heading
Beyond
your
that, the frame rate on the PS3 version is so much worse than on the 360
through. Destroy that AC.
because the PS3. Go figure.
Energy at 30%.
Huh?
Energy at 30%. System. Energy at 30%.
Okay. Why is he cracked all of a sudden?
30%. Energy at 30%. System. Energy at 30%. System. Combat mode. Energy at 30%. Energy.
No, 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 no.
Energy at 30%.
Fuck!
System. Energy at 30%.
What's he at? 22?
System. Combat mode. System.
Holy shit.
Scan mode. System. Scan mode. System energy at 30%. System. Combat mode. System. Scan mode. System. Combat mode.
Oh. You have to buy secondhand and transport them to PC. Yeah. I mean, that's not even PS1 and older. That's what I do for, what's it? PS2 and PS3 is, or PS3 360, whatever. That's what I do for those as well. PSP, I do the same thing.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Fucking Game Boy, I do the same thing.
We've cut all
The couple of Game Boy games I've had to do. Don't even remind me how much I paid for Resident Evil Gaiden.
In the meantime, we'll use the
Never living that down. At least not with myself. I've only mentioned it on stream once, and most people probably forgot. But
around the city.
for me personally, I will never forgive myself for that.
As we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all.
Hello, Waffle. Welcome to misery. You have to be a little crazy if you want to win.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
But yeah, even in cases when older games do get some sort of like digital release that just
While to get everything back online.
it is, you know,
Use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
easy to get running on modern stuff. They're just convenient, straight from the publishers and everything.
Bases around the city.
Then you sometimes get stuff like the RE1 GOG port,
We expected. Destroy
where
the
it's
enemy,
like, yeah, this is fine. Like, if this is the only way you can play RE1 on your PC, then yeah, this is good.
Explosives near the tower.
But
Destroy them.
what's it? It is just a worse version of RE1 than like the original PS1 version
Well
on
done.
GOG.
3 bases left.
I don't want it on GOG. The sound is awful. The sound is awful. And also for some reason, because it's based on the, I just got shot through the wall. Sorry, I only scream because that's not the first time that's happened doing this. Because it's based on the US PC port, ink ribbons aren't even present in Jill's playthrough.
Drill's the same as last. Destroy
You
the
can just
surrounding
save as much as
explosives.
you want. It doesn't matter. Stranger, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I hear
According to plan so
the
far.
merchant from RE4.
Suppose it's too much
Does this
to ask
game
you
just
to
crash a lot, or the emulator? It's this game on this emulator.
Resistance. Can you hear me?
On both emulators. If you play the PS3 version, it's even worse on that emulator.
Stop you.
To my understanding, it's something with how AC5 and Verdict Day stream in their
None of
shaders
our business what you do.
that causes it to be super unstable on both versions of the game on both of the respective emulators.
Out in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon.
There are ink ribbons, but only on a second playthrough or first as Chris. It's so weird.
What that woman says is true. That it's
Like, I genuinely, the GOG PC version of RE1
The enemy
is
going to
just
be
an
the only crazy
all-around,
ones
like,
around here.
downgraded version of RE1 compared to the PS1 version. And even then, a lot of people will stand by the GameCube version of original RE1 being the best version. Some people will stand by the Dreamcast version being the best version.
Still moving? Talk about tough.
I'm just a believer in, with the original PS1 RE trilogy, you cannot go wrong just playing the PS1 versions. You're not missing anything that was originally there. Maybe if you want some of the extra stuff that they added in later versions, you won't get that, but nothing is like wrong with the PS1 versions.
They'll continue to cripple the enemy bases.
I know I make pretty tall orders sometimes.
Base destroyed.
Sending you the route to the final base.
There's nothing wrong with the PS1. Like, they are exactly as intended, right?
System. Combat mode.
So at the end of the day, if you just play the PS1 version, resupplying doesn't affect it, but there's no reason to,
Roger that. It's final
because
time.
it's still just, it's the damage taken throughout the mission.
You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it?
So all that it really does is just throw off
Who are you?
my understanding of when we are and aren't
Said you had no right to
above or below 10K.
We must destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you.
You really think you can do that?
I mean, it refills ammo, but I don't need more ammo.
Dead as a doornail.
I have plenty of ammo on this build.
I bet you're shaking your boots. Dead. Don't make me laugh. You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough.
The 2 and 3 ports are out. I just haven't played them.
What's your
I own them. I have both of them on GOG. I just haven't tried them out.
Forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square.
And it seems like I'm not the only one, because I've asked on the Resident Evil streams a couple times. I've been like, hey, has anyone played like the RE2 or 3 GOG versions? Are they good? I never get an answer. I've tried to ask a few times, and no one has ever answered the question.
Scan mode.
But yeah, RE2 dropped in like September, and then RE3 came like 2 weeks later.
Heading your way. And another one up their sleeve. You can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC. System. Combat mode.
Oh, come on now. That literally, like, I had the hard lock on and everything.
System. Scan
I'll
mode.
take it.
System. Combat mode. System. Scan mode.
No, not him. Him.
System. Scan mode.
Here he comes.
System. Combat mode. System. Combat mode. System. Combat mode. System. Combat mode. System. Combat mode.
Damn you.
System energy at
Could you behave for me? Fuck.
System energy at 30%. System combat mode.
Oh my god. Like, nobody has played them. Yeah, everyone played the RE1 port and went, oh, this kind of sucks. And then no one played the 2 or 3 port, apparently. Like, even people like me who own them is the same thing. Like, I just didn't bother because I had already kind of, in my head, I was like, yeah, the PS1 versions are better anyway.
Main system.
So I'm just gonna play the
activating
PS1
combat
versions.
mode.
We've cut all power to Central Command. So far, so good.
It should take them a while to get everything back online. In the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping.
Just as we expected. Destroy the enemy, bases and all. Energy at 30%. System. Scan mode.
If the audio's bad, I might be unhappy as fuck. The audio's awful. It's so compressed on the PC version. Like the PC port that they based it off of had audio that was so heavily compressed, so it's just that audio. And it's really bad. It's just super low quality audio. Not my smoothest start, but it's a faithful port of a not great version. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it is pretty much one-to-one with the original port they based it on. But why the fuck did they base it on that port? That port was one of the bad ones. That's kind of just all around the problem with RE1 GOG.
Members of the Resistance, can you hear me? You're a little late, aren't you? There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete.
Usually let you pick the ROM version. Well, it's not an actual, like, collection. It is actually just 3 separate ports of the game that are sold individually. But you can also buy them together as a bundle.
Destroy the enemy weapon.
It's not like a Capcom collection
Are you serious?
in that sense.
What that woman says is true. That its primary target is you.
They're just separate ports that you can buy for like $10 a piece, I think.
The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here.
Or if you want to buy the 3 of them together like I did, it was $25.
System. Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor,
I just wouldn't, at least the RE1 version, I wouldn't recommend to anyone, especially any first-time players.
just a bit more. Don't
Especially, or like, I guess, even if it's your first time playing it in like 10 years or whatever, just know. Because, like, it's a faithful port of an unfaithful port. Which is a fancy way of saying it's not faithful to the original RE1. Well, I mean, it's largely faithful, but just a lot of stupid shit.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. Yep, that's all right, of course.
Of course, we'll continue to cripple the enemy bases.
I know I make pretty tall orders sometimes, but I see
Base destroyed.
sending you the route
Cut
to
off the
final
dialogue. Not my best AP run, but maybe it can work. Yeah, they're native ports. It's not ROMs at all.
Final assault.
Roger that. It's finally time. Course updated. Get en route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it?
Well done. I should have known you'd make it this far.
Who are you? What do you want?
I believe I said you had no right to question me. We must destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you. You really think you can do that? That monster couldn't beat him, and your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking in your boots. Dead? Don't make me laugh. You'll see
I'm
the
getting
strong
shot through
power less you are
walls!
soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it.
What's your status, Leon?
We're already inside the tower. The remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Do whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, are you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. It won't be long now.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry. Energy at 30.
Enemy AC sighted. It's heading your way. They had another one up their sleeve.
You can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC. System, combat mode.
Oh, come on now. That's not great.
System scan mode. System energy at 30%.
No.
System comp energy at 30%.
Get fucked.
Energy at 30%.
I missed.
System combat mode. System scan mode.
I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like unless the AI just hands it to me, I don't know how to get it, frankly.
We've cut all power to Central Command. So
This is one of those things where like I clearly do not mind
We'll use the ensuing
going through a lot of frustration to complete something difficult. The issue
bases around the city.
is when I'm doing something difficult for hours on end and I feel like
We expected.
I just can't even possibly think of or find any info on like a way to actually realistically do it.
System scan mode.
Like I feel like there's no real solution to it other than get lucky. Which is where I'm at right now, where it feels like the AI just has to like give it to me, basically.
Well done. 3 bases
What's
left.
subquest? The less than 10k damage.
Hurry.
I've gotten everything else for the mission,
System combat mode.
and now I've just been on this for like 5 hours straight. I lose it to the Gemini every time. Everything else is fine.
System scan
I
mode.
lose it to
You're almost
the AC at the end.
Drill's the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives. Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan so far. I suppose it's too much to ask that it stays that way. Members of the Resistance, can you hear me? You're a little late, aren't you? There's nothing you can do to stop us now. Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the
I'm very
city is
confused.
already complete. It's none of our business what you do. System. Monsters landed right near the base. They gotta be crazy deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan.
Oh god, he's doing weird shit again.
It poses a threat to our mission. Are you serious? What that woman says is true. That it's primary
Scan of the
target.
AC. His defenses are like,
There's no other way.
I think it's like 1600 chemical, 1700 kinetic,
Maybe you have to be
and
a little crazy if you want to win.
super high thermal.
Energy.
Like really, really high thermal.
Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it up. It's still moving? Talk about tough.
Oh my god. That's a little more damage than I like, but it should be fine.
System combat mode.
Yeah, that's fine.
Looks like it's done for.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right, of course.
Of course. Look into these destroyed. Sending you the route to the final base. System scan mode. System combat mode. System scan mode.
All immediate threats neutralized. Commencing final assault.
Roger that. It's finally time. Course updated. Get en route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it?
The crazy part,
Well done.
I haven't mentioned this
Make it this
I don't think at all. Is that this isn't even like the more difficult Zodiac that you can get on this mission. This is the... There's one that you get for doing like less than 6 minutes, less than 10k damage, and not killing all the enemies, which is the one that I'm getting. But then there's another one that you get if you kill all the enemies along the way as well. And that one's even more difficult. Whoa, I turned it off again. One too many taps of the bumper. Oh no. That's fine, that wasn't a lot.
Yes, finally.
AC sighted. It's heading your way.
Being more lethal spawns a harder enemy, yeah.
Can't let anyone through.
That was a hard one to get too. The time limit, no damage, like kill all enemies challenge. Just getting that AC to spawn and then killing him was difficult. Hold on, incoming scan. Oh fuck, it flashed. There.
System combat mode. System scan mode. System combat mode. System combat mode. Energy depleted.
Oh no, oh no, okay.
Scan mode.
Still at like 35 though.
System
Really? I hit?
mode.
I did.
System combat mode.
It really didn't look like I did,
30%.
but I'll take it.
Energy depleted. System energy at 30%.
That was a clean hit.
System combat mode. System scan mode. System combat mode. System scan mode. Energy at 30%.
He's down to 30.
System combat mode.
Oh my god, it crashed. Oh my god. You can't make this shit up, man. He was cooperating. He was letting me do it. What the fuck, man? I had the AP to buffer it. I could have taken probably like 2 shots and still been fine. He was letting me do it. Oh my god.
Good morning. Main system.
His loadout is really weak
Pilot
at close
data.
range, and he doesn't have the mobility to control the range.
Main system. Normal mode activated.
So
Now
there's no
resuming
save states on
mission.
Xenia
Welcome
or
back.
RPCS3. Plus, I would never, because I have more than 2 inches. If you know what I mean. I don't think I could carry like Gatlings. I think. Oh, the damage on those is so low. These are probably the best Gatlings if I wanted to just circle strafe him and try that. Oh, I could carry 2. Like heat rockets. I can't carry, what's it? Heat rockets, they're too heavy. Plus, it's like, they would help, but it's not a big enough difference for me to, like, sacrifice my back weapons for it, right? Because that's basically what I would have to do. me try this. It's gonna be a little sketchy. Because I'm gonna have to take out the defense AC that spawns, like, with him as well. Taking out the snipers is pretty easy, while, like, keeping away from him. Heat rockets can kill this guy in, like, 5 seconds. Oh, rockets! I was thinking missiles. Oh, dude. 100% to being genuine. What's it? I don't think I have the skill requirement. I don't think I'm up to the skill floor of heat rockets. I know my limits, and normally in Armored Core, rockets are beyond my limits. Maybe Gen 5 is different? I don't know, but normally rockets are beyond me. All I'm saying is it's a good thing these games have, like, hard lock-on systems. I said missiles. No, I was thinking missiles even when he said rockets, just because in my brain, I use them interchangeably and then always forget that Armored Core, like, it does make a difference. If you say rockets or missiles, we're talking two different things. If you say one or the other, they are not the same. And rockets probably would pack enough damage if you hit. I just don't know if I have the skills. The Gatling circle strafe could work.
Drills the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives.
Oh, fires a salvo that spreads, you say?
Here's the next route.
I'll think about it. We'll see how the Gatling attempts go. So I'm gonna have to, like, get behind him or to the side of him and then just keep up the circle strafing really well. Basically.
There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete. It's none of our business what you do.
I brought the good DPS chain guns. Or, sorry, Gatling guns.
Right near the base.
Another thing that there is actually a difference despite me using them interchangeably.
Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission. Are you serious?
You could even heat pile bunk him. I thought about it and I tried it actually. But that was another one that I was like, no, I don't have the skill requirement for this.
Look to be the only crazy ones around here.
Because I did actually play around with that. Funny enough. Oh, I'm just stupid. Never mind. Wait, no, I'm gonna...
You loud and clear.
I did not mean to do that. I was trying to swap my weapon.
Combat mode.
I just so happened to pass over a garage point.
Scan mode. System. Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it up.
Fucking bitch. Oh, I'm getting chip damage through the bridge. That's the worst. Gen 5 moment.
A bit more. Don't give up.
I'm stuck.
30%.
I'm stuck.
30%. Energy at 30%.
Lost about 1.2.
Energy at 30%.
Yeah, so my... Oh, fuck, that's not good. My cutoff is...
System. Combat mode.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
System. Scan mode. System. Combat mode.
Oh, fuck, I hear swimmers.
Done for.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right, of course.
My damage isn't great, but I need to practice the strat anyway.
I know I make pretty tall orders sometimes. It's destroyed. Sending you the route to the final base.
Oh my god. At least it wasn't a great run, but just Jesus Christ. The crashes are the worst part, maybe. It just adds a layer of if the emulator dies, I can't do anything about it. It's just that's an automatic reset. Has nothing to do with me.
Now resuming mission. Welcome back.
This time for sure though, right chat? Right? This is the run. And all that.
Main system activating combat mode.
I don't feel quite the despair I felt
We've got all power to
the other day.
So far, so good.
Should take them
So that's
to
good.
get everything back online. In the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
Especially because I got shit to do tonight. I actually have to go out after this.
Bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected, destroy the enemy.
I got a date with my boys tonight.
There should be
Oh, fuck me.
3 bases left. Use your next route. Let's hurry. System combat mode. You're almost at the next base. Drill's the same as last. Destroy the
I think you are going to have to
surrounding
learn to use the heat pile bunker at some point this gen. I might have to. But also, maybe not.
Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan so far. I suppose it's too much to ask that it stays that way. Members of the Resistance, can you hear me? You're a little late, aren't you? There's nothing you can do to stop us now. Stop you? I think you're a little confused. Our mission in the city is already complete. It's none of our business what you do. That monster's landed right near the base. They gotta be crazy deploying something like that in the middle of the city. Stick to the plan. Destroy the enemy weapon. It poses a threat to our mission.
Oosh.
Are you serious? What that woman says is
I got
true.
this.
Then its primary target is you.
I got this.
Take it down. There's no
Man,
other
once
way.
I do this, everything else in AC5 is gonna be fucking smooth sailing.
Maybe you have to be a little crazy if you
There's
wanna win.
no way it gets worse than this. Like, this game has already had some pretty rough moments, but nothing like this. There's no way there's more like this afterwards, right?
Remember,
Surely.
the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you got.
I mean, even just generally, the story mission subquests are the bad part of this game. And this is mission 6 of 9. So,
At 30%.
like, after this, I don't even have much more of, like, the bad chunk of the game. Okay, why do you become invincible immediately after firing when you're clearly still right fucking there?
System combat mode.
This would be better without FromSoft's fucking jank.
Looks like it's done for.
Roger that. Continuing the mission.
Oh, and there's swimmers, because of course.
Of course, we'll continue to cripple the enemy bases. I know I make pretty tall orders sometimes, but I see I've got base destroyed. Sending you the route to the final base.
This is a good setup. I've got a good AP. Not the best,
System
but good.
combat mode. System scan mode.
Just very sluggish, yeah.
Threats neutralized. Commencing final assault.
Roger that. It's finally time.
They're great when they work, though.
Get en route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it? Well done. I should have known.
And hey, they did give us, like, inevitably, the AC6 weapon hangers, which are just fantastic.
We must destroy that AC. That's all I can
Smooth,
tell you.
snappy,
Think you can do that?
It just-
monster couldn't
just
beat
great.
it. And your best pilot's
Just
dead as a
great.
doornail. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking your boots. Dead? Don't make me laugh.
God, bring me back to Gen 6 gameplay right about now.
Look, you'll need it. What's your status, Leon?
We're already
I almost just fucked that because I flew too high. Icarus moment.
this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, aren't you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. Won't be long now.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry. Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
No, I can't.
Energy
I was gonna try to do something like kind of sketchy.
AC sighted. It's heading your way. Man, another one up their sleeve. You can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC. Energy depleted. System scan mode. Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%.
Fuck, I'm getting pelted.
Energy depleted.
Or below. I might have to bait him into a building and then like super quickly just get directly behind him. I don't know though, because I was gonna say like over in that one spot that I was trying to cheese him with the sniper, over in that left
Main
corner,
system activating combat mode.
I could probably do that there, but then
Central Command.
it's not a great spot to circle strafe him,
It should take them a while to get everything back online.
so I don't know.
We'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Time to move out.
Now getting behind him is going to be the difficult part.
There are backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all. Energy at 30%. There should be
Gen 6 is fun with melee attacks. I agree. A lot of people don't like the Gen 6 melee,
well done.
and I can understand that, but man, I love the Gen 6 melee. It feels so good. Now, it's very abusable, yes. Should be more balanced than it is, yes.
30%.
But God, does it feel so clean and good and crunchy. Crunchy's a good word for it. Oh my God. Please, FromSoft. Thank you.
Energy at 30%. System scan mode. You're almost at the next base.
Mostly the chainsaw in AC6. Chainsaw's where it's at. I won't be told otherwise. I know everyone's on about the pile bunker all the time.
Here's the next
Chainsaw's where it's at.
route. Everything's according to plan
If
so
you know,
far.
you know.
I suppose it's too much to ask.
Steve, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Members of the resistance,
Feels a lot
can you
better.
hear me?
Dude, Gen 6 melee just is
There's nothing
on
you
a
can do to
whole
stop us
other
now.
level in terms of just like purely, you know, balance is one thing.
Our mission in the city
It's not what
is
I'm
already
worried about.
complete.
Not what I'm talking about right
It's none of our
now.
business what you do.
But what's it?
Landed right near the base. They gotta be crazy to
Just in
play
terms of
something
like the game feel and like the feedback and everything,
Destroy the enemy
Gen
weapon.
6 melee
Poses a threat to our mission.
is
Serious?
legitimately the best feeling thing in the Armored Core franchise.
Take it down. There's no other way.
It's
The
so
enemy appears
good.
look to be the only
Like it
crazy
is
ones around here.
ridiculously
Maybe you have to be a
good.
little crazy if you want to win.
Just in terms of like the feel, the feedback, just all of it. So good. The balance is mega fucked. And really no one's arguing that.
Aim for the laser's barrel.
But like, man, does it feel good.
Hit it with everything you've got. It's working. Keep it up. Just a bit more. Don't give up.
Where you couldn't melee if enemies were too short. Yeah. I said it in my like AC6 video way back. But like clearly FromSoft making like almost purely melee combat games for like a decade straight went a long way when it came to developing Armored Core 6.
That's all right, of course.
Of course. So continue to cripple the enemy base.
They spent like 15 years,
Final base.
sorry, 14 years
System.
just
Scan mode.
studying the blade and then brought it back to AC.
System.
And it paid off big time just in terms of how that felt to use.
System. Scan mode.
So nice. Because of how high the melee tracking is on what, the pile bunk?
Roger that.
It's the
finally
tracking, it's the damage.
time. Course updated. Get en route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike
It's-
team there.
it's kinda
You are
all
part
of
the
it.
tower. Got it? Well done.
The pile bunker is like the melee weapon that everyone talks about with 6, I feel like, unless it's changed.
I believe I said you had no right to question me.
I feel like that's kind of always been the one,
That's all I can tell
but
you.
maybe I'm out of touch with the AC6 discussions.
And your best pilot's dead as a doornail.
I'm a chainsaw guy though.
I bet you're shaking.
Makes it a Souls game? No.
Don't make me laugh. You'll see
No.
just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it. What's your status, Leon?
We're already inside the tower. Any remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, are you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. It won't be long now.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry.
You can also use the melee in 6 even when energy is depleted. Yeah, that's one of the issues with it for sure. Not to mention just
AC sighted. It's heading
what's
your
it?
way. And another one up their sleeve. You can't
Hold
let
on,
anyone
brain is working slowly but working. It's mostly like melee is mostly broken in 6 as a result of just the stagger system.
Energy depleted.
Like it's not even directly the melee that's fucked.
System. Combat mode energy at 30%.
Bro, I just threw for no reason. I'm sorry. What was that? The damage multiplier from the ACS stuff is just so high, like across the board. I'm surprised that they still haven't like reduced it or anything. Like they've stood by that even with everyone being like, hey,
Far so good.
the stagger feels kind of broken in this game.
We'll use the ensuing chaos.
They're like, yep, we know. Thank you.
Time to move out. Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all. There should be
Oh my. There we go.
well done. 3 bases left. Here's your next route.
Should make your AC act like it's overweight instead of locking you in place.
Energy at 30%.
I mean, the locking you in place thing is fine. I think with AC6, it's just everyone figured out how to stagger like optimally so fast. Because granted, it's not hard to do.
System. Scan.
And so that paired with the damage multiplier
to the next base.
is causing
They're the
problems.
same as last. Destroy the surrounding
And
explosives.
kind of always has been. I feel like if you just raised the threshold as well as lowered that damage multiplier by a bit,
Next route.
you'd get something that feels a lot better.
Plan so far. I suppose it's too much to ask that it stays that way. Leon, status update. Members of the resistance.
Unlike Gen 5, you don't have nearly as much health.
You're a little late, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, AC has always had like the hard stagger that locks you in place.
I think you're a little confused.
Like literally since AC1.
Our mission in the city is
It's
already
just, it's
complete.
never been that easy to stagger across the board. and B, it's never done that much extra damage.
The monsters landed right near the base. They gotta be crazy deploying something like that in the middle of the city.
Stick to the plan.
Stagger has definitely changed a little bit with each iteration, but it's always been there.
Serious?
What that woman says is true. That its primary
Maybe it's
target
not
is
in
you.
Formula Front,
Take it down. There's
but
no
I think
other
it
way.
is.
The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around here.
Maybe you have
I don't
to
know,
be a
even
little
having
crazy to
100% in Formula Front now, I've only ever played like 8 hours of it in total.
Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with every
I feel like I still, after after one playthrough and then another playthrough where I did everything,
tough.
I still feel like I know very little about Formula Front.
energy at 30%. System combat mode.
I mean, that's just kind of the games that FromSoft makes, I guess.
Continuing the mission.
I could probably say that about like any FromSoft game that I've only played twice, where I'm like, yeah, I don't know like half the shit in this game.
System scan mode.
Like even the Gen 4 AC games, I still feel like I don't know a lot about them.
All immediate threats neutralized. Commencing final assault.
Old Gen, I feel like I'm more confident in my knowledge of.
Course updated.
But Gen
Now
4?
route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike team there. Move
I
out
don't
of the
feel like I know
tower,
that much
got
about
it?
Gen 4 still.
Well done. I should have known you'd make it this far.
Who are you? What do you want?
I believe I said you have no right to question me. We must destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you. You really think you can do that? That monster couldn't beat him, and your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking in your boots. Dead? Don't make me laugh. You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it.
What's your status, Leon?
We're already inside the tower. Any remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, are you finished yet?
Come on,
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized.
give me a good run here.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry.
Enemy AC sighted. It's heading your way. And another one up their sleeve.
You can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC.
Yeah, I really don't know where I'm gonna try to like lock him down.
System
Like that's kind of the
scan
issue
mode.
now with this strat, is I just don't know where I'm gonna do that.
System combat mode. You are leaving the mission area. Turn back
I could
immediately.
maybe do it like right here. Oh fuck. I can't go out in the center there. I'm gonna get shredded immediately. With this much AP, I'll lose it in like a second. Oh.
Energy
I can't reach him like that. I'm gonna get sniped.
depleted.
This is so fucking sketchy.
System combat mode.
Yeah,
You are leaving
below.
the mission area.
Ah, fuck. That's the thing. Like that wouldn't change with like heat pile bunkers or anything either. And if I was doing heat pile bunkers and I went at him straight like that, I get one chance. But like, fuck. I just can't seem to lock this guy down somewhere safe and actually like get to where he can't hit me. He goes out of range as well. Yeah, he tries to keep you at like a medium range, which is why it's really hard to get him out of that middle area. Yep, that's a whole other stream of Mission 6 10K challenge attempts. Fuck me. Anyway, it is that time, and I do have to go out tonight, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing... tomorrow we're doing Resident Evil. We're doing Resident Evil 2, like, speedruns and stuff to get all the unlockables right now. But also we're doing Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Yakuza 100%. So we're doing a whole lot. Just come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back, or leave... I looped! Leave a like is what I meant to say. Algorithm, you know how YouTube goes. Appreciate it. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see all of us back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.